Good morning, y'all. My name is Shanna. Welcome to my channel. I'm not a blue ribbon quilter. My focus is on keeping people warm. I want to make a quilt that is sturdy and warm as quickly as possible. So today I'm working on what I call a pot holder towel. I love these things. I make a pot holder, then I take some cotton and gather it and put it on the pot holder, and then it buttons onto the handle of my oven door, or you could put it on your dish. My daughter puts hers on the dishwasher, and for grabbing and just wiping your hands or grabbing a pot or just there's no end to what you can do with them. So here's what you need. You need 2 pieces of cotton 7 by 7. You need a piece of batting. This is the fluffy stuff. Yeah, I actually own some. 7 by 7 batting or flannel. And what we're going to do, I already started a little bit here, but we're going to, I had started sewing over here and it wasn't working out very well. So we leave a gap because we're going to turn this right side out. And let me go back and show you this. Take your 2 pieces and put them right sides together, and then put them wrong side down on your batting. Okay? Right sides together, wrong side on the batting. So let me walk you through this before I do it. We're going to leave a gap to turn it. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to try to round the corners. I'm not very good at it. We're going to get it done. Most pot holders are 6.5 by 6.5. This is going to be somewhere close. So I'm going to start here, back stitch, and come around the corner, come down here. Now this is our turning edge. When I get down here, I'm going to stop, and I have I have a piece of twill tape that I have folded over and bar tacked. And so when we get to the opposite side of the opening down here, I'm going to slip this in here between the 2 pieces of fabric. Okay, so here we go. See where my mark is. I marked it, but I lost my mark. So let me get this thing marked right quick. 3.5 right there. Alright, so I'm going to come up here, give myself room. Okay, I'm separating the fabric. Can you see that? And so I'm going to slide this in here, the loop side in, I'm gonna raise that pressure foot so I can slide this over. That looks pretty good. Okay. Take off again. Okay. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but by the time we get it turned right side out, it's going to be all right. So then, let me trim this. Okay, we're going to turn this right side out, and we won't have any sharp corners to poke. When we get it turned and smooth, we're going to sew up that gap and then quilt the little square so that we have all. And see how cool that turned out? Oh, that turned out so good. All right. It's, you just never know with me what you're going to get. So. And there's some fidgeting, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna all right. I'm gonna set this on. And I like to put the needle over on 11 because it puts it all the way to the left and it makes a good top stitch. All right. And I just ran plumb off of it. But come on, baby blue, you can do it. Come on, girl. That's a good girl. Yes, she is. And there doesn't have to be any, you know, rhyme or reason to the quilting part. Just you can do straight up. And I know that y'all will take more time and this is for my kitchen, but you know, for gifts, there are so many quilty things that we can do. The bowl cozies and the potato cookers and that sort of thing. So there we go. Okay, step 2. 16 by 26. It's 26 long, 16 wide. Mark the 13-inch mark halfway across. So here's the length. We want a mark at the 13-inch mark right here. We're going to gather on that line. But before we do that, we got to roll edge hem all 4 sides. And you can do it as easy or as fancy as you want. I try to finger press a 1/4 inch down and just roll it over and go with it. When I worked at the sewing factory, we did a lot of hems like this. They had attachments, but sometimes there just wasn't enough to go around, and we had to eyeball it. The other end. Sorry, I'm so fumble-fingered. This is like a 1/4 inch rolled over twice. Most kitchen towels are 15 by 25, so with a 16 by 26, you've got room to wiggle on your hems and edges. So then we're going to do the sides. Same thing. And the way that I shear things, I think it's technically called shirring, but S-H-I-R-R, I guess. I don't. Anyway, don't make me think. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. Alright, got it going. Where was I? When I gather this thing, I'll show you what I do, but I just keep my stitch length and I drop my tension to 0. And this stitch length I've got on the baby blue here is 11, and it's the longest. It's not perfect, but it's decent. And I wiggle, but did we get it tied down? Oh, yes, ma'am. We got it tied down. Okay, one more to go. I guess in some senses I'm too casual about details, and I know that the attention to detail is very important, and I've always been a detail-oriented person. But these days, and this isn't a gift. Now, honestly, I would be being very careful, but making this video, I realize time is of the essence, and so I just want to get it done so y'all get the idea of the process. Eureka. Alright, we have our towel. Now then, I can clean up all these threads later. Except for this big bad boy. Okay, so we've got our center marked. On one side, we're going to back stitch just the way the machine is set. Okay, tension down to 0 or, well, 2, 1, 2, something like that. We'll run down this line that I marked. And we're going to pull a long thread. Alright. If I can get a hold of anything here. Now, remember to put your tension back to where it was. Okay. So we go up here where we back stitched, and we trim those off so we don't get confused. Okay, now grab the bobbin thread, grab the bottom thread, and just start pulling. Is that cool? What is that? Look at there. You can do 2 threads. It just, 2 threads makes you feel better. Okay, let that thread go. Keep that top thread. Don't cut it. Don't cut anything. Okay, so we're going to find the middle. Okay, see what I did? My little cup. We're going to fold that over. I'm going to mark what appears to be the center with my trusty little pencil. Y'all staying with me? Okay, now we put this mark on the stitching and pin that puppy down. And then we come over here and we line the stitching up with the mark and pin it down. And I like to take this bottom thread and go ahead and pull some more and get that fullness out of there. And if you turn it over, okay, you can see your stitching and you can adjust the gathers and pull it tighter. Okay, and I showed you wrong. We got to pin it over here on the towel side. It's been a minute since I made these. I have made, I think an accurate guess would be about 500 of these I've made in the last few years. And so fiddle and adjust. And it's not critical, but you're gonna wind up sewing pretty much in the center. So tension is correct. We're gonna put this on here. Back stitch. Whoop. And let me put my needle back over on the center. Okay. And just you know, you got to fiddle with it. Some stuff just needs fiddling. And then I just kind of mash them down. Make sure I'm not running over the end of the towel. And here we go. I like to get some gathers over here on the edge. I have these adorable buttons that say handmade with love. And I love them. So, look at this. It's the cutest thing ever. And you put your button on pretty close up here to the top. And this just slides over and grabs the button. And you just button it onto your dishwasher handle. Is that not adorable? I didn't dream that this blue and white would be so cute, but isn't that cute? So, let me know what you think. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to have a nap today. I love y'all. We'll talk to you later.